System of equations and inequalities by Blanca and Ricardo.
There are several ways to find a solution of a system of equations. For example, substitution and the given two-order pairs.
We have two equations and given two order pairs. We plug in one of the order pairs into each equation and make sure they're true. We're going to put in 4 for x and negative 1 for y. We will solve for this equation, which is 4 plus negative 2, and it equals 2, so that makes it true. And now we will go to the next order pair and solve it for the next equation. We'll put negative 4 into the x and 3 into the y. We will solve, and we will get 4 minus 6, and this will equal negative 10, making the statement false. So I will get that your solution is 4 and negative 1 and not negative 3.
Substitution is another way to get a solution.
We have the equations 4x plus 3y equals 4 and 2x minus y equals 7. You put one of the equations into
Slope-intercept form.
the slope-intercept form. So we'll put the 2x minus y equals 7. And it'll be y.
Hands in the way.
On the other equation, for y, we will put in 2x minus 7. And we'll distribute. After we do this, we'll plus 21 and plus 21 on each side, so they can cross out.
So then you'll add 21 to both sides like this.
And then this will be 10x equals 25, and we will divide by 10, which gives you x equals 2.5. Having your x equals 2.5, you will plug it into your x, the y, the new one. So it'll be y equals 2 parentheses 2.5 minus 7. That will give you y equals negative 2. So your solution will be 2.5 and negative 2. That will be your solution for substituting.
In a system of equalities, there are two equations. They either have the greater than or less than, or they will have greater than equal to or less than equal to. If it's just
You did it wrong.
in a system of inequalities, there are two equations that you have. You will either have a greater than or less than sign. If this is the case, then you'll have a dotted line. If it isn't, if it's the greater than or equal to or the less than or equal to sign, then you will use the solid line.
We have x minus y is less than 1, and 2x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 12. We're going to get the first equation. And we're going to solve for x. In order for solve to x, we're going to put in a 0 for y. And we will add the 0 to cross out them out. meaning x equals negative 1, equals just 1. Now we'll do it for the y, but we'll put a 0 in for the x. We'll add 0, meaning, and then we will divide by negative 1 since it's a negative y, meaning your y equals a negative 1. So for this solution, only 1 and a negative 1, and we'll do the same one for the next one. We'll plug in 0 for x and solve for y. So 0 plus 3y meaning plus or minus 0 and minus 0. So 3y equals 12. We'll divide by 3. Your y equals 4. Now we'll plug in 4. We'll do it again and plug in 0 for y. Córtale.
Let me shut up.
Okay, so 2x plus 3, 0 equals 12. 2x plus 0 minus 0 on each side. 2x is 12, and then we'll divide by 2 on each side, and that gives you x will be 6. So your solution for this one would be 6 and 4.
Go.
Now you'll be graphing. You'll graph 1 and negative 1, and that will be a dotted line. And since it doesn't, it'll be all on top colored. And then next you will graph 6.4. And then 4. You will graph that, and that will be a solid line. And that will be shaded on top. And wherever the colors overlap, that will be your solution, which it will be right here.
And that's how you solve the system of inequalities.